Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Anggun Fadila. I'm going to show you my progress this week. This is the story of 3 plastic bottles empty and discarded. Their journey are about to divert with outcomes that impact nothing less than the fate of the planet. But they weren't always this way. To understand where these bottles ends up, we must explore their origins. The heroes of our story were conceived in this oil refinery. The plastic in their bodies was formed by chemical bonding oil and gas molecule together to make monomers. In turn, these monomers were bonded into long polymer chain to make plastic in the form of millions of pellets. Those were melted at manufacturing plants and reformed in mold to create the resilient material that make up the triple's bodies. Machine filled the bottle with sweet bubbly liquid, and they were then wrapped, shipped, booked, opened, consumed, and unceremoniously discarded. And now here they lie, poised at the edge of the unknown. Bottle 1, like hundreds of millions of tons of his plastic presence, ends up in the landfill. This huge dam expands each day as more trash come in and continues to take up space. As plastic sit there being compressed among layers of the other chunks, rainwater flow soak the waste and absorb the water-soluble and compound it contains, and some of those are highly toxic. Together, they create a harmful steel called leachate, which can move into groundwater, soil and stream, poisoning ecosystem and harming wildlife. It can take battle and agonizing 1000 years to decompose. Battle 2 journey is stranger but unfortunately no happier. He floats on a trickle that reaches a stream that flows into a river, and a river that reaches the oceans. After months lost at sea, he slowly drowned into a massive vortex where trash accumulates, a place known as the Great Pacific Garbage. Here the ocean currents have trapped millions of pieces of plastic debris. This is one of 5 plastic-filled graves in the world seas, place where the pollutant turned the water into a cloudy plastic soap. Some animals like seabirds get entangled in the mess. They and others mistake the brightly colored plastic bits from food. Plastic made them feel full when they are not, so they starve to death and pass the toxins from the plastic up the food chain. For example, it's eaten by a lanternfish. The lanternfish are eaten by squid. The squid are eaten by tuna, and the tuna are eaten as. And most plastic don't biodegrade, which means they tend to break down into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastic, which might rotate in the sea eternally. But Battle 3 inspired the cruel Protagoras or his brother. A truck brings him into a plant where he and his companion are squares flat the compressed into a block. Okay, this sounds pretty bad too, but hang in there, it gets better. The blocks are sorted into tiny pieces which are washed and melted, so they become the raw material that can be used again. As if by magic, Battle 3 is now ready to be reborn as something completely new. For this bit of plastic with such humble in origins, suddenly the sky is the limit. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.